Shocking revelation. US professor discovers the original results. Declares Peter Obi the winner of the presidential election. Not Tinubu. Says INEC chairman must be jailed. All right, everyone, we greet you all this very morning. This is the Lord TV. The original presidential results, according to this US professor, has been discovered. How did he discover this? That is what is amazing. Everyone is a professor, so maybe he has done his own calculation. Who knows? And professors are the ones we believe are well read. So maybe from his own observation and discovery, Peter Obi actually scored higher. No be small thing, my people. A lot of people are now coming out to prove themselves with their own calculation. They're saying that that very calculation was actually forged by the INEC chairman. No be small thing, I tell you. This very challenge is now going around as everyone is trying to see the authenticity of this very report that has just been put up right now. No be small thing, my people. Let's check the content. This is morning news. A popular columnist and a lecturer at the US University, Professor Farouk Barogi, has said that Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections, won 13 states and not 12 states, as declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) at the general outcome of the poll. According to his report, he recorded that comparing Obi with the new Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) presidential candidate Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is like putting side-by-side things incomparable. He stated that the former Kano State governor is a local challenger, while the former Anambra State governor, Mr. Peter Obi, stands out. The United States US-based Professor Farouk Barogi underlined that Mr. Peter Obi won Rivers State and he was a victim of electoral fraud in some of the South states, ruling that a perfect example is Rivers State. Barogi defined in his assessment that apart from the Labour Party presidential candidate winning 12 states, he insisted that Mr. Peter Obi won Rivers State, making it 13 states. He concluded further that two northern states, Obi bested Kwankwaso in 13 northern states: Kaduna, Taraba, Borno, Gombe, Kebbi, Kogi, Kwara, Niger, Sokoto, Nasarawa, Plateau, Adamawa, and Benue, and yet he dragged the former Kano State governor and NNPP presidential candidate Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso to a logical point at the outcome of the poll. Barogi noted that Musa Kwankwaso is also a man of ideology with a huge investment of his wealth, to the extent that he can call the wealth of any politician personal. He admitted that the NNPP's presidential candidate sponsored calls of brilliant Kano youth to acquire much sought after and relevant higher education degree in university across the world. He pointed out that the presidential candidate himself completed a PhD in water engineering from Shada University in India last year, which signposts his love for education. Barogi underlined that Mr. Peter Obi and Kwankwaso have much to do in the political spectrum, noting that at the moment Mr. Obi stands in a better position than him. Also making it a point, he claimed that Peter Obi otherwise won the presidential election. Only those with their heads complete will tell you the truth. Yes, only those with unbiased mind will speak of the truth. The biased mind will not want to speak the truth. You see, this professor is not an ordinary professor. He is known. He's a political analyst. He's a political analyst. He knows what he's talking about. So let us not try by saying he don't come again, and not like some of those people that enemies of Tinubu and all. Nothing like enemies of Tinubu. This is a pure political analysis. From his analysis, this is why I said that the INEC chairman, to me, forget the fact that he's given the title of a professor. What is professor? What is professor? It is only here in Nigeria that I see that they give professor unnecessarily. I was able to attend an inaugural lecture, and this professor in economics, kept crying for professor, kept crying to become a professor. He hated the chancellor of that very university, that out of jealousy he has refused to give him a professor, because he knows that he wants it, and once he become a professor, he will overthrow him. Hey, my people, don't be smart that matter. I tell you, you see, the professor actually knows what he's saying. To me, professor is a title. It doesn't mean that you are the most read or the well-read. You understand? And that is just the but I will tell you, this opinion from Professor Barogi, I tell you, is a very beautiful point, and he has gone in depth to to make his research, and his research, according to me, is very much welcomed. He has made a very brilliant point. That is, to me, I don't know about you. So not about you. If you decide to give his opinion a very clear look, you understand what he has actually done. That is just the reality. So my people, now you've heard from Professor Barogi. He's a non-professor. He hasn't just said what he's saying, what he has just said. He has just said reality. That is to those who believe in the truth and not lie. Okay, so let's quickly hear from you, and let's know what's your take, what's your opinion, and what your advice on what has just been reviewed right now maybe. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.